here now. Let's just forget
Yeah,
it.
you're here now when it suits you, but what about yesterday?
What's wrong with fancying footballers? They don't really care about anything but the match.
Michael! Get tight, yeah!
You know, I pay some of these boys 4 times more than I pay you, and they're a disgrace. Just look at them. They're a disgrace.
Leon's dead, Billy. And he's not coming back!
Shut it! Shut it!
To Dragon Watch leader.
Dawson, go ahead.
We have an unscheduled arrival.
To Marilyn Harwood.
She's an early bird. Okay.
Looks like we'll have to go in earlier than we planned. All Dragon Watch units, go now.
Can I help you? Police? What do you want?
East Midlands Regional Crime Squad, Miss Harwood. We have a warrant to search these offices.
What for? What's this about? What are you doing? Look, you can't take our files.
The warrant covers the removal of relevant material.
What is this about?
You'll have to speak to the officer in charge.
I'll tell you one thing, darling. You were fortunate you didn't go to that match, you know. Listen to what it says here. Harchester United are lucky to be in contention this morning after a lacklustre performance against Rangers that could have left them 4 or 5-0 down. Hello.
What? What did you say the name of the officer in charge was? No. Just get receipts for everything they take, all right? I'll be straight over. Listen, darling, I've got to go to the office.
At this hour? Why, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Jerry, don't treat me like a fool. Last night at the game, you and Marilyn were whispering in corners. I take it that call was from her.
Listen, sweetheart, I can't talk about this now, all right? But I promise you I'll discuss it when I get back, okay? Promise. Marcus, get the car over here immediately.
Bingo, right on cue, the man himself. We'll give it 5 minutes till after he leaves, then we'll pay his wife a little visit.
Oh. How long have you been up?
Half an hour. Do you want a cup of tea?
No, thanks. So, what are you going to do with it all?
Some to his mum, some to Claire and Clayton.
Don't you want to keep anything?
I don't think so. I mean, it's not like I'm going to forget him, is it? Just need to make a fresh start now, I suppose.
Well, I'm here if you need me.
About last night. Being with you was the first time since the accident that I felt, I don't know, safe, I suppose. I'm glad you were there, you know.
Not as alone as you thought.
No. Look, I know last night is history, yeah, but it did mean a lot to me.
Me too.
Cal, you've been a really good mate, you know.
Don't worry. Nothing's changed.
Honest?
Honest.
What? You're joking? Yeah, alright. It is our day off, you know. Skillo wants us in for a debrief at 10 o'clock.
Better get a move on then, yeah? Got that, yeah?
No, it's alright, they can't do anything without us, can they? Oh. Ed, go and get the papers from the mat, will ya? You alright, boys? You want some coffee?
Yeah.
You do look a little bit rough, you know.
You ain't gonna like this, bruv. Scot-free. £5.5 million striker, Scott Lucas, fails yet again to find the back of the net. Take a look at this one. They've given you a photo of a goal in case you've forgotten what it looks like.
You can't remove those. They're the players' contracts. That's confidential information.
Will someone tell me what the hell is going on here? Well, you'll have to speak to the officer in charge, sir. I'm just carrying out orders.
Jerry, the Aberdeen office. The police are there as well. Shall I tell them?
We're going to need access to your husband's study, Mrs. Block, and any business files he might have here and any computers.
Well, can't you wait till my husband comes home?
I'm afraid that won't be possible.
Well, let me ring him then. He's only gone to the club.
My officers are interviewing him at the club right now. I'm sure he'll come home when we've got what we need.
Why can't you tell me what this is about?
I think you know, Mrs. Block.
I'm going to ring my husband.
You're late. What's going on?
It's the police.
Police? Why?
They're all from Mr. Block's office. They've been there.
Yes. Linda.
Morning, Mr. Block.
Just calm down, my darling, please. Good. Now, just tell me again. Who did you say was there?
It's Inspector Dawson, Jerry. He said it's got something to do with the shooting. Why are they doing this? Jerry?
Are you all right, Mr. Block?
Sit down, I'll get you a glass of water.
I don't want a glass of water. Thank you very much.
What time is this?
Yeah, sorry, Gaffer, we haven't got much notice of the meeting.
Terry rang you at 8 o'clock this morning. There is not excuse.
Right, please.
Right, shut up and listen. We were lucky to get off so lightly last night. That's how the papers have it. I take it no one disagrees.
No, Gaff.
Scot-free. It's quite clever, that, isn't it? Seeing as we were playing a Scottish team and Scott didn't score.
What are you talking about, we, William? Last time I saw you, you're running and screaming off the coach, going, no. You little fit one.
That's enough. This morning, I want to look at the positive things that came out of last night's game. The things we did right, the things we can work on.
Your husband must have talked to you about business, deals he was doing, people who were causing him problems.
Look, I don't know what it is that you're getting at.
Mrs. Block, a man died because of what happened at Wembley.
Dawson, explain to me what you're doing here.
We have a warrant to search this house and other Block premises throughout the United Kingdom and remove any material we think is relevant to our investigation.
And how is removing my private papers and a bunch of footballers' contracts going to help you find the man who shot my wife and killed John Black,
We were rather hoping you'd tell us that, Mr. Block.
Jerry?
Yes?
It's Dale from the press office. They're getting calls from the papers about the club being searched.
Hello. What? Well, how the hell did they find out? No. Well, I don't know, do I? Just stall them, will you? Now, listen to me, Dawson. I'm giving you 30 seconds to tell me what you are doing here. Otherwise, I'm going to phone the chief constable and lodge a formal complaint, okay?
Okay, on to defence.
Hey, about time.
What did you say?
Nothing.
I don't like muttering. I don't tolerate factions in teams I work with. If you've got something to say, you share it with the rest of us.
Oh, then I will. We've been talking about attacking for the last hour. If it weren't for Simon playing out his skin, we would have been 4-5 down.
Oh, so it's my fault now, is it?
I ain't saying that.
No, but it's what you're thinking, so why don't you come out and say it? I've pretty much had enough, Scott. Dig, dig, dig. Always undermining me. Calling me Captain Posh, Prince Charles, Mickey Boy. My name is Michael.
Okay, gentlemen, I think we will leave it there. Ray and me will have a meeting tomorrow with the back four, Michael, Marvin, Joe, and Dion. Maybe we can be more constructive then. Michael, can I have a word?
Oh, hello.
Hi, is Michael still here? I thought he had the day off, but the hotel told me he was at the club.
Yeah, they're in a meeting in the changing room. Shouldn't be long. I can get a message to him.
No thanks, I want to surprise him.
But you can't go...
The other day on the coach, I shouldn't have bawled you out in front of the rest of the lads. But you should have been on top of the job, now more than ever. That team are barely more than school kids, still traumatised by the crash. You've got to keep morale up, not go dashing off every 5 minutes to talk to your missus. You've got to be there for them. Listen to the worries and the fears. They'll never confide in me or Luis. We're management. That's a captain's job, Michael. Do you understand that?
You saying I'm not up to the job of being captain?
I didn't say that. I asked you if you understand what was required.
Is this meeting over? Well, in that case.
Michael.
Oh, listening at the door, were you? Enjoy hearing me get a bollocking.
No, I came to see you. We've got to sort this out.
No, save it, Annie. I've had enough lectures for one day.
I'm saying you know who killed John Black. You know who tried to kill your wife.
No one tried to kill my wife. Why would they?
We don't know, but we know you do. You upset someone so badly they hired a hitman to try and kill your wife. To take revenge in front of 40 million people? You don't make enemies like that without knowing anything about it. So either you can tell us who hired the hitman, or we can do it the hard way, by going through every single document, in every single file in all your companies.
Now you hold it there for 1 minute. For 4 months you can't name the intended victim, nor the motive, let alone a killer. But now, all of a sudden, you know it's a hitman. And you know he wanted to kill my wife. How come?
Oh, didn't I tell you? We've had a bit of luck. We found the gun.
Michael, open the door. Michael, if you don't open this door, I'll find someone in this hotel who will. But I'll just tell them you've had an accident. Michael, please. Give me a chance to explain, please.
Linda, let's just calm down, shall we?
Calm down. How can I calm down? I was the target of some lunatic that you upset. John Black died because of some business vendetta. How do you expect me to feel?
Dawson has got it wrong. He's got it all upside down.
He said the bullets matched. The gun was the sort of weapon that people like that use.
Well, even if he's right, the victim could have been anybody on the pitch, couldn't it? I mean, did Carl Fletcher get on the wrong side of a bookies or a drugs dealer? I mean, did some Falklands veteran try to take out Luis? I don't know. Hello? Yeah. All right, I'll be right over. Listen, sweetheart, I've got to go. If I don't do this press conference, I won't even have a club to be chairman of.
You can't leave me here, JJ. What if this maniac tries again?
He won't. He won't.
What do you mean, he won't? Jerry!
Look, it won't happen again, honest. I know I've done wrong and all that.
How many times do I have to tell you? I understand. Just don't do it again, eh?
So, you're not going to fine me then?
No. If I could, I'd sentence you to seeing a counsellor.
And it doesn't mean you're a fruitcake. They're just somebody to talk to. I'm get older with that sometimes.
Yeah. Used to do all the talking with Leon, you know. I got him into so much trouble. I honestly don't know how and why he ever put it with me.
He asked you to be his flatmate, didn't he, when he moved out to the hostel?
Yeah.
And his ex-girlfriend asked you to be godfather to a little boy?
He's just spit at Leon, you know. He's got a good little right foot on him as well, that kid.
You have to give me a few tips on looking after kids. I've got one of my own on the way.
Yeah? Oh, is that why you're getting off next week?
Partly.
To be honest with you, I wish you weren't going. I mean, you know, you talk so much sense, and it's nice to have another Scouse around. If you ask me, there's too many cockneys in that dressing room. They haven't got a clue, mate.
OK, Jerry, now we need to sort out some kind
Excuse me, just a minute. Hello. Dale, speak to me. Yeah. OK. Dale from the press office. He says there's something on television we ought to watch.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to issue this short statement in response to media speculation about the removal of files this morning from the home of Mr. Jerry Block and from various offices of Block Industries, including Harchester United Football Club. We now have a positive identification on the gun used in the murder of John Black and in the attempted murder of Mrs. Linda Block. From the type of weapon used, the most likely explanation is that this was a professional hit. It is therefore possible that whoever tried to kill Mrs. Block was taking revenge for business dealings involving Mr. Jerry Block.
Grief, Jerry. Who have we upset enough that they want to kill Linda? I mean, is there anything I've been involved in? The Koh-Phangan Bridge? I mean, how would they organise a hit in another country that...
Marilyn, it had nothing to do with the Koh-Phangan Bridge. Nothing to do with it at all. He's got it wrong. Sandra! Sandra, I'm not in, all right? Just refer all calls to the press office.
Have you organised any protection for Linda? Maybe I need protection.
Oh, come on. This is all hysterical nonsense, and quite honestly, I haven't got the time to waste on it. Now, we've got to get a counter-statement out to the press, otherwise by tomorrow morning, they'll be painting this place at the Mafia headquarters. Now, go down to the press office and start drafting a counter-statement, please.
What's Chief Inspector Dawson going to find, Jerry?
How many times am I going to repeat myself and say the same thing over and over? Nothing!
Don't lie. Now, we've bent the rules a lot in the past, you and I. I went along with it, it was business, but nothing like this. Now, if you've got me involved in anything seriously criminal, I will never forgive you. So I'm going to ask you one more time. Is there anything that you would like to tell me?
I've explained what happened. Why don't you believe me?
I believe you.
Well, then what is your problem? How are we supposed to sort things out when you keep on running away from me?
I can't keep fitting in round your meetings. I'm surprised you got the time to spare me now.
So that's what this is all about, me spending time on the business.
Well, I don't see the point, if you must know. I earn enough money for the both of us. I don't see why you have to be chasing around the country after other players. I should be your business.
Do you mean chasing after other players? You don't think I could ever... If you don't trust me... Michael... I love you. All I want is for us to be together. For you to be happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, we deeply resent today's inference by the police that the Wembley shooting was the result of irregularities in the conduct of Mr. Block's businesses. We absolutely refute the charge that Harchester United or any of Mr. Block's companies are or have ever been involved in anything illegal. If you'll just let me finish... Mr. Block has businesses to run. He does not have time to waste on this frivolous and ill-judged action by the police. We have nothing further to say, gentlemen, except that we would like our property back as soon as possible so we can get on with our business. Thank you.
Yeah, and a pot of hot chocolate for tea.
Thank you.
Well, when did you last eat?
I'm feeling hungry.
I've been so stupid.
The solution has been right here under my nose. It's your teammates.
What?
Well, all the young kids. Billy O'Neill, Eddie Moliano, Marvin Walker. They're so new to the first team that they haven't even got agents, let alone PR reps. Well, I mean, if I can sign 1 or 2 of them, I can afford to move down here full-time.
You think it's a good idea going into business with my teammates?
Good idea. It is brilliant. I can come down here and house hunt and chat them up. There are some lovely new places up by the golf course, and I can sign that girl that I was telling you about to arrange the Blackburn end. I can be down here full-time in a month. It's going to be wonderful, and you will be back to your old self in no time.
I thought I just was.
What are you still doing up?
I was waiting for you. Well, I could hardly go to sleep, knowing that there's someone out there wants me dead.
Darling, I've told you before, you've got it all wrong. No one wants you dead.
So you keep saying.
Well then.
Tell me, Jerry, what is it that Marilyn Harwood knows that you can't tell your own wife? I saw her press conference on TV, and she did her best, but she didn't even manage to convince herself.
No, this is ridiculous, sweetheart. Marilyn Harwood doesn't know anything because there is nothing to know.
You have never loved me. And, I think that your precious business obviously means more to you than I do.
No, listen. You know that's not true because everything I've done for you.
You don't lie to people when you love them, Jerry. Not about something like this.
I'm not lying.
Then I'm going to ask you one more time. Do you know who shot me? I don't believe you.
Mr. Block, you're always behind the Wembley shootings.
I had nothing to say.
Is it linked to your business, Mr. Block?
No comment.
Do you believe you're in any way responsible for the death of John Black? Are you responsible for the death of John Black? Just answer the question.
Morning.
Yes.
The phones have been ringing since 7 o'clock this morning. Sandra can't cope. If it carries on like this, we're going to have to get a temp.
All right. So, tell me, who's been calling?
The press, TV, Detective Inspector Dawson, and the Far Eastern and Pacific Bank.
Marilyn, darling, I don't suppose you could, you know...
It's you they want to talk to, Jerry, not me.
Yeah, but I don't want to speak to them. Not yet, anyway. I'll tell you what, tell Sandra if anybody else calls, I'm not available, okay?
Is that what those journalists are on about outside?
Yeah, police are taking files from the club. Seems to think the chairman's business is a link to the Wembley shootings or something like that.
What? You mean John and Mrs. Block?
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it, though. Seems like a decent bloke, probably nothing in it.
Yeah, well, he's a builder, that's all I need to know.
Yeah, but it's not going to affect us, is it?
Oh, so what about the sponsors, then? Think they want to be linked to Harchester when there's a murder investigation going on?
That is enough. Did anyone speak to the press?
No.
Good, keep it that way. Forget this police business, eh? We have more important things to think about. Like Aston Villa at home on Saturday. Concentrate on that.
Don't remind me, I knew I should have signed Mallorca. See, the sun always shines and you get to play professionals, don't you? Oh, Michael, as usual, your timing is spot on, mate.
Right. I want everyone warmed up and changed in 15 minutes. Everything all right, mate?
Yeah, fine.
Sandra's got a call for you on line 5.
I have told Sandra I'm not available for calls.
It's Dawson.
Hello. What can I do for you? No, I'm afraid that's absolutely impossible today.
What is?
Could you hold on a minute? He wants us to go down the station. As soon as we can, 2 of us.
Why?
More statements. I've told him it's absolutely impossible. No, I'm afraid I can't.
Inspector Dawson, it's Marilyn Harwood. Would an hour be soon enough? Lovely, thank you. Bye-bye.
Now, what the hell are you playing at?
Think about it, Jerry. You refuse to go to the police station to make a simple statement. What's Dawson going to think that means?
I'm standing here like a turkey. Yeah, all right, calm down, calm down. What is it? Every time you get the ball, you want to get rid of it. Think about it. Do I want to make a pass? Do I want to make a run? Shut up, Scott.
Yes, Scott, shut up.
Okay, guys, come on, let's just do it again, eh?
Wes, take your time, yes? And think.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Okay.
Okay, guys, come on, position. Come on, lads, eh? Wesley!
We need to get this resolved as soon as possible. I can't work like this without contracts and files.
What am I supposed to do about it?
You tell them what they want to know.
I'm not saying a word till Philippa gets here. Linda! What are you doing here?
Inspector Dawson asked me to come. He wants to interview me.
Yes, but...
Mr. Block, Miss Harwood, thank you for coming at such short notice.
Hold on 1 minute. What's my wife doing here?
Mrs. Block, we're ready for you now.
Dawson, I've got my lawyer coming, and I want her to sit in with my wife, all right?
Don't be silly, Jerry. I don't need a lawyer. I've not done anything wrong.
What about before the cup final? Did he receive any unusual phone calls? Did anyone unexpected come to visit him? Did he seem preoccupied?
Not that I can remember, but, then again, I can't remember everything.
Of course. You were going away right after the match, yes?
Yes, to Buenos Aires.
Buenos Aires? I thought it was Hawaii.
Hawaii, yes.
Buenos Aires or Hawaii, Mrs. Block?
Hawaii.
And you were going at 7 p.m. on Cup final day?
Yes.
You weren't going to stay behind after the match to celebrate with the team?
No, but there was a reason for that. I can't remember the reason, but there was a reason.
Don't worry, Mrs. Block. I'm sure your husband will remember the rest.
Okay, boys, that's enough.
Well, bruv, the defence? That's solid, mate. Just have to hope their keeper gets sent off.
Shut up, you freak. Okay, corners. Billy and Scott, I want you on the back post. Wes, when the ball comes across, I want you in the box. Yo. You are a big man. I don't care how you do it, just be there. Hey, tighten it. Okay. Okay. Wesley, you're the target, man. If you're not there, how are we going to score? Come on, Wesley, man. Make them count, yeah? Wes on your toes, son. Come on. No, at the back. Be licky on your toes. Mickey, stay tight. Stay tight. Away. Wes, where were you? Wes, where were you? Come on, let's go again.
Philippa!
I'm sorry, but you do pick the most awkward times to get yourself arrested.
I have not been arrested.
Well, everything but from what I hear.
Thank you, Mrs. Block. You've been very helpful.
Why did you let her speak to the police without me being present?
Because she wouldn't wait for you, that's why. Linda, darling, you all right?
Oh, I'm fine, Jerry.
There's a car waiting to take you home, Mrs. Block.
No, I've got my own car outside. I'll take her home, thank you. You don't want to go home in a police car, darling, do you?
Well, I think it'll make me feel safer. Thanks, Inspector.
We're ready for you now, Miss Harwood.
Hold on a minute. I thought I was next.
Relax, Mr. Block. We'll get to you in due course.
Well, it's good session, eh? Yeah? Yes. You have the pace. You run like nobody else, but then you give up. You must just, I don't know, keep believing in yourself, yes?
Concession, Wes. Cheers. I'll try my best.
I do what you say. I tell him he's fantastic. I tell him he can do it, and still he doesn't.
Maybe he is trying his best.
And I've only been back in this country and involved with Harchester United for a few weeks.
And before that, you were managing a division of Block Enterprises in Thailand, yes?
That's right.
Well, very little work seems to have been done in Thailand. What did you manage exactly?
We had a bridge contract with the government.
And that was all?
Recently, yeah.
Mr. Block seems to have made a big investment for one contract.
Well, I'm sure you're aware that all the Far Eastern economies, Thailand included, have been under crisis over the past year. We were caught out.
I'm sure you were, Miss Harwood.
Hi, chaps. Hi, boys. Hey. Hey, missed again, Wesley. Leave it, Scott, will you, lad? Listen, I'm having a few drinks tonight around my place. Me and Edward, yeah? Bit of a party. You boys should come along. Yeah, man, cool. And don't be late, Wesley.
And that's really it? You can't think of anything that could connect you to the shooting?
For crying out loud, Philippa, no. No, 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 no.
Yes, all right. Well, then you should be fine, shouldn't you?
Well, apart from the effect this slur's going to have on my business, yes. Mud sticks, you know. The media's already got me down as a criminal. Marilyn, everything okay?
Of course. Can we get on with this, Detective Inspector? My client really does have a business to run.
Just one moment, please.
Can he do this?
What about you, Mickey? You up a few drinks around my place, all the boys together?
Well, I would, but, Anne's staying over.
Well, why don't you just invite her over, eh? The more the merrier.
Yeah, just bring her along with you, yeah? Unless the party at my place is beneath you.
No, not at all. I'll ask her.
Great, we'll see you there then, yeah? Boys, all of you, you're welcome, yeah? Nice little party.
Shall I bring him in now?
No. I think we'll wait another 5 minutes.
So look, you're going to come to Scott's party tonight or what?
Scott Lucas?
Yeah.
Well, you reckon he was serious?
Yeah, should be good.
Yeah, all right.
Party at Scott's Day?
Something like that. Oh, you should come. Yeah, bring some mates. I'm sure he'll appreciate that.
I might just do that.
Well, then I might just see you there.
Yes. I hope this isn't going to take long because I've been sitting out there for hours.
Oh, I'm sorry to keep you, Mr. Block.
Excuse me. What are you doing?
I'm keeping a record of our conversation.
Can you do that?
Yes, he can. But as they haven't charged you with anything and this interview is entirely voluntary, you can leave whenever you like.
Well, I've got nothing to hide. Come on, let's get on with it.
Interview with Mr. Jeremy Block on Thursday, the 4th of November, 1999, at 3:10 p.m. President D.I. Dawson, W.D.C. McCormack, and Philippa French. Now, Mr. Block, London, Amsterdam, Bangkok.
Yes?
An intriguing choice of business locations. Brings to mind many things, but construction isn't one of them.
Excuse me, Inspector, are you accusing my client of drug trafficking?
I'm not accusing, I'm just asking a question. Well, Mr. Block?
I'm going to put you on hold.
Messages. I think you better speak to the bank first. Line 2.
Hello, Marilyn Harwood.
Yes.
Well, what is our overdraft agreement? Right, can that be extended? I see. Right, I'll get back to you. Sandra? Have Dream Inc. called at all?
Not today. All your messages are there.
Can you try and get hold of them for me? Oh, and try Jerry's mobile. I really need to speak to him, urgently.
Someone, somewhere, has got a grudge against you.
And I've told you I don't know anything about it.
Mr. Block, you can't protect yourself by lying.
Again, Inspector, in the absence of any hard evidence, I consider that last accusation libelous.
Tell me who your enemies are.
Listen to me. I love my wife more than anything in the world. Do you think I'd let someone who harmed her go unpunished?
Yes, I do. If that punishment meant your own head was on the block.
So let me get this straight. Dream Inc. are freezing the sponsorship payments. You do realise this constitutes a breach in your contract? No, I'm not threatening anything. I'll get back to you. Sandra! Have you heard back from Jerry yet?
I spoke to Mrs. Block. He's still with the police, apparently.
Marilyn, is this a good time?
No, Louise, this isn't a good time. Try Jerry's mobile again and call the police station. I really need to talk to him urgently.
The boys are upset by all the press being here, so I thought I would
Yeah,
come
I'm sure the boys are upset, but there's nothing I can do about it now. This really isn't convenient.
Did I say something? Alright, here we go. Right, lads, come in. How you doing? Right, let's get this thing going. Put some tunes on, Bill. Hello there.
Hello.
Who are you?
Why, thanks.
Hello, Chrissy. Nice to see you. How you going, bro? Not too bad, mate.
Is that a TV or what?
It's all right, innit? A little present for myself. Thought I deserved it, you know what I'm saying?
Nice work, bro.
Yeah, not too bad. Right.
Who's this?
Martina, this is Eddie. Eddie Martina.
Very nice work.
Martina, go and get Eddie a drink, will you, sweetheart? Cheers, thank you. Here we go. Edward, take a seat, my boy.
Cheers, bro. I don't know how you do it, mate.
She's not much cop on the conversation front, yeah, but she is dynamite in the kitchen.
Right, that's enough. We've been going round in circles for hours. Jerry, collect your things. We're leaving.
Play it like that, Miss French. But I've got one final question, Mr. Block. Your wife says that you were leaving for holiday at 7 p.m. on Cup final day, but she seems confused about the destination and the reasons for leaving before the celebrations. Perhaps you'd like to clarify that for me.
You don't have to answer that, Jerry.
Why was she confused, Mr. Block?
There's no mystery there. My wife was in a coma, do you remember? My wife nearly died. Of course she's going to get confused. It's very simple. I was taking her to Hawaii for a short break.
At 7 p.m. on Cup final day? I mean, no open-top bus ride through the town with the conquering heroes? No celebrations? No photo opportunities?
I don't court publicity. I'm very involved with my club. Sometimes too involved. Sometimes to the detriment of my marriage. I organised this trip for my wife to thank her for all her support. I put my marriage before my club just this one time. So, is that all, Detective Inspector Dawson?
Thank you very much, Mr. Block. You've been most helpful.
What about the materials taken from my client's office? Will they be returned?
No. Our investigation is ongoing. We've got to hold on to any material we've recovered. My men are working round the clock, but it'll still take a good few weeks to sift through it.
And in the meantime?
Oh, don't worry, Mr. Block. I'll keep you informed if anything develops.
Good.
Let's go, Jerry.
Yeah, I ain't getting involved in that, because you never was... Hello, sweetheart, how you doing? Thank you very much. Oh, here we go. Hey, Mickey, how you doing, mate? Yeah, glad you can make it. Oh, and Anne. How are you? Didn't know whether to get you red or white Scott. No, don't worry about that. Martina, whack those somewhere, will you? Now, what do you want to drink, huh?
Beer, please.
Yeah, I'll have a same. Right. Martina! Get 2 beers, yeah, for these 2. Make yourself at home. In you go. In you go. Take your coat, put it somewhere. Hello, Treacle, how you doing?
All right, I thought you weren't coming.
Yeah, I thought we weren't coming, but there you go.
Well, don't move, I'll get the drinks.
Yeah, some sweet, baby.
Mate! Didn't expect to see you here, mate.
No?
No? Good to see you, though. You know what they say, don't you? Can't beat them. Join them.
Well, that's what they say.
Marilyn, what is the problem? I've just spent hours with Dawson. I want to be at home with my wife. And now I suddenly find I've got 20 messages on my mobile from Sandra. Now, what is going on?
Close the door.
Why? What's wrong?
I've had a call from the bank. It seems that Dream Inc. are withholding the £500,000 of sponsorship money that's due this month because the police investigation has brought their name into disrepute.
What? I mean, look at this place.
More money than style.
Don't know about that, you know.
Mickey, come join the boys, mate. Come join the boys. Put that down. You as well, yeah? Stop being such a stiff. You're not the captain now. Come.
All on your own? If I get you a drink?
I'm fine. As soon as you're here, I've got a proposition for you.
Oh, yeah? I'm all ears.
I've already got an agent.
Yeah, I'm not an agent. I'm PR. My job is to raise your profile. Make sure you get the best sponsorship deals, the best media coverage.
Now listen, now, no offence, but it's a man's game, all that, ain't it? Listen, leave the wheel and the dealing to the men, eh?
Well, it's your choice. But none of my players would be seen dead driving a car like yours.
What's the matter with my car?
Really?
So, you've been in contact with Dream Inc., yes?
Yeah, and there was no mistake. They'd withheld the payment.
And the bank won't increase the overdraft, no?
No, only after negotiation, which will take a couple of weeks.
So we're £500,000 down. We need a new sponsor.
Be realistic, Jerry. Nobody's going to step into the breach. And besides, Dream Inc. aren't pulling out, they're just stalling, seeing if we can right the ship.
Well, the ship was perfectly stable until Dawson came on board.
Okay, come on and tell us. What's wrong with my motor?
Well, it's not exactly what you call a babe magnet, is it?
Well, yeah, I suppose.
Let me represent you, and I'll have you in something sexier in the week.
Yeah, like what?
Wait and see.
I'll tell you what, you do the business with the motor. And I'm all yours, darling.
Sure, hands off her.
Whoa, whoa, I ain't touching her, mate. Yeah?
Keep it that way, you got me?
Business.
Hey, well, what's going on, right? We're all getting along here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. You know, before we start something.
Starting something? It's him that's got his hands all over my girlfriend.
I never touched her.
Come on.
Go on, Mickey, go home if you can't say your beer.
Michael, leave it. It's not worth it, mate. It's not worth it. Michael, look at me. Calm down.
Get some beer ready.
£500,000. £500,000. Think. Can we cover the shortfall?
Well, we might be okay until the Rangers game.
Yeah? What happens then?
Players' salaries. That's when the real trouble starts. We might not be able to meet the wage bill.
Oh, no, it's just stupid. If we don't pay them, they'll mutiny, won't they? It's impossible.
It's not impossible, and it's 2 weeks away.
Damn! Damn him!
Dawson's out to ruin me, you know. What the hell am I going to do? Oh, I wish I'd never...
We should never what, Jerry?
He's going to ruin me. One moment of madness.
Love and comedy in a funeral parlour. Next, over on Movie Max, in Romantic Undertaking. Here on Sky One, though, back to the animaction, kicking off with Mega Babies.